What is up, Ram fam? Welcome back to Black Ram GX Gaming this week. We're here, we're live. We got William Harris. Hello, how are you doing? William Dodge, thank you for the like and share. Cheers, everybody. Probably a little sick today here, so I probably sound a little stuffy. Cheers. That's all right. That won't stop me from getting on here, progressing, and hanging out with you guys. So we are in, where was it? Mountain of the Giants area, something or another, and about to go into some fort. So we're going to do that. Then there was like that ice lake we had to check out and a few other things. So doing all that today here. So yeah, if it's your first time in the stream, don't forget to drop a follow. Helps out a lot. Even if you're watching afterwards, you've been here before, drop that like, share, comments, or stars, whatever you feel like doing. And if you're over there on YouTube, thanks for watching. Sub if you're new and like if you're not. So let's get right down to it. Ryan, what's going on? It's time to get this hype party started. And this hype train rolling straight on the hype track. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hey, thank you for that like. William, how you doing, buddy? Cheers. Oh, Ryan, how's the hype train been going over the weekend? I might check out the outside of this place first, if I can, before we go into this little fort. I wish it was as cold here as it feels like in the game. It suddenly got hot where I'm at. Oh, I don't like it. I live in the north because it's cold. So I kind of prefer this kind of weather. Join the samurai family today. In this game? Or what you mean? Ooh, thank you for the like. Cheers. Having to drink some healthier stuff today, hopefully to get over my sickness I'm down with. Alright, felt real nervous about doing that. But I did it. I did it. Yeah. Is it a... Oh, did I already ask if there was a group in this? Or... like you just made your character samurai-esque? I got this Ronin thing going on. I like it. It's pretty sick. I mean, honestly... it might be one of the best. Justin, how are you doing? Builds in the game just because that bleed damage. Although there's probably a bajillion better ones, but you know, I like it. Everyone, nay to the cold. I'm enjoying this weather. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I like a lot of that outside activities you get with the warm weather. I just like it being a lot cooler inside. This place I moved in doesn't have central air, so how they built it was so that there's an AC unit hole, so like a window unit, right under a vent that goes to the rest of the rooms. And so it's supposed to suck up that cold air and shoot it out in all the other rooms in the house. Which I don't think that works that well, or is quite efficient. So it's quite warm in the studio. Doing well, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. Still enjoying the first shift? Central air is a must. Oh, I've had it. Years. Before this place. It's not too big where, oh, I felt like it was a must, but maybe that AC unit worked well. Uncanny, thank you for the like. Cheers. Yes to that first shift. Hell yeah. Uncanny, what up? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I thought this would be fine. And you only need that AC where I live for maybe like 3 months of the year, maybe 4, because the rest of it's just so cold. That doesn't matter. Justin, thank you for the like. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Cheers. But I'm thinking it's gonna be a hot summer. Just the way the weather's been. It seems like we've been having a lot of extremes. Extreme winters followed by extreme summers. Just putting, oh, Justin, thank you for the shares. Hell yeah, that's my cheers. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm just playing some Elden Ring, trying to progress. Trying to beat some bosses. I'm having trouble with that here. Ooh, nice. Oh shit, there's tools. Going to the Capital East Gates, finally beat where the snowman-like enemies are. 127. Dang, yeah, you have been grinding. Really? 7 minutes. And woohoo! Got about 15 to 20 more levels, which is in millions of rooms. It takes a while, for sure, but man, I don't know what people do. There's some duplication glitch, I believe, or something. But I see in these groups for this game all the time, people are saying like, oh, I've got 30 million runes I'm just giving away, or I'm selling. Some people it's I'm giving away to help new players. Some it's I'm selling to make a little bit of a profit. I mean, either way, I'm like, if you're giving them away or selling, the selling's kind of bullshit. Because it's just an exploit in the game that anybody could do. And the giving away seems like more than anyone should need to do. Duplicating items and runes. I don't get what anyone gains from that. Going out of their way to... Oh! Dupe items for people. I guess it's just to counteract the scammer people selling stuff. But I don't know what the dupe thing is. I'm kind of scared to ever even try any of that, because if you remember, there was a lot of people who were doing some dubious things early on in the game, really taking advantage of exploits. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, my account's gone with this new update. This game sucks. I don't want to play anymore. Yeah, accounts usually didn't just disappear. It's usually people who are doing exploits that got banned, and the creators didn't necessarily say, hey, we're banning you, and here's why. So that's why I'm scared to do any of that duplication stuff. I haven't even looked it up. I did see the one thing where you could kind of glitch your way up on top of a mountaintop. You jump off and you just keep swinging as you fall, and eventually you'll teleport somewhere else and have like hundreds of thousands of runes. That looked interesting, but also kind of sus. Okay. Keep an eye out for that guy then. Never really checked out the cloud. Oh, that must be the guy. Shit. your shield means nothing. Haha! Alter? What is that? Also, what happened to Crossbow Guy? Did he just disappear? Oh. He just forgot I was there. Not entirely sure that this Grace had to be here. Interesting. Eclipse Shuttle. What is that? Good luck finding it. This is what happens when you only have one of most things. Curved sword. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was. But I didn't know. Never heard the term. But it looks like, Egyptians used in a lot of movies. Oh, son of a... I don't know how accurate any of that is, if that's the weapons they used or what. You don't have the right, you don't have the right. They have that on every door you can't go through. Someone has that message. Alright, I want to go down and search first. No, you never know if they're telling the truth. So Ryan, you've already been through here? I always ask that, and I think usually you say you haven't. But you know the areas pretty well. How's it feel getting vengeance on all those bosses that were beating you so bad before, though? I bet you that's feeling great right now. Now that you're 127, what am I? Oh, that was my stamina. What am I looking at? 146? Dang, you're only right behind me. You should be destroying everything. This place is a lot bigger than a lot of forts. This is not gone. Who's doing that? He was making that tough, but I got him. I see another one all the way down there. Oh, didn't know he was one of those guys. Okay, I'm out. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more fighting to get back there and redo some stuff. This is the closest to death I think I made it and escaped. I normally am quite dead by this point. Oops, where are we going? get this guy's armor set if I have to beat him sometimes. Ooh, hello. I just thought maybe I should consider healing. Oh well. That was a nice, safe spot to die. Cheers. So I went through all that before. Get back to the Grace with a millimeter of health left. Only to die from the first enemy that I've already beaten. That's kind of hysterical. No. Oh. There he is. What in tarnations? Birds. Alright. Forget him. Oh, this is the wrong one. Slugs will be coming through. Alright. Plenty of potions this time. Flasks. Should be good. Oh. You got the other fast like that. Drilling him. Alright, now that's a smart strategy by him, honestly. Through the backtrack. I jump down, I don't think I can get that anymore. Michael Payne, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for the like. Cheers. Hope you're having a Wunderbar day. Like Wunderbar? Is that German for wonderful? Wunderbar. I like it. I didn't see that coming. Very nice, very nice. It's been an okay day at best. I've been sick with what I can only describe as a very solid cold for the last 3 days. So it's been terrible. I've used about a box of Kleenexes just so I could breathe, and that sucks. It dries the shit out of your nose. So I'm a little bit stuffy sounding, probably. Stormhawk X. Nice. But you know, I'm surviving. It's okay. It happens. Should be over. God, I'm hoping tomorrow. These colds usually don't last this long. But here we are. Uh-oh. This must be from somewhere over here. Interesting. I don't know. Finished the first part of Pokemon. Oh, excuse me. Which part is that? What part's the first part? I saw yesterday. Not yesterday. Saturday? I was watching you all the way through, and you did the... What were those? The little caves with the 3 small lake spirits or whatever. So I'm gonna guess first part would be getting... I don't remember his name. Dialga? That was Friday for me? It was, but it was Saturday for you. And I was still on until Saturday. No, I wasn't, because I tried to get on Friday, but Xbox servers were down. There was a lot of games I couldn't play. And games I could play, if I left them and tried to come back, tried playing something different, suddenly wouldn't work. So I just was not able to play it out, and I went to sleep super early. I was like, huh, well, I guess my night is over. So I just watched your stream instead. Caught those two. But there is one more part past that, story-wise. But it's not like a huge chunk of the game. But you're doing massive mass outbreaks. Nice, nice. Seen anything good? Any new shinies? How's your luck been with shinies since then? Because I know you were having a hell of a time getting them before. Ooh, Swordstone keys. Oh yeah. More the better. How many do I have? $26. I maybe have enough for the rest of the game right now. And then some. I don't know how the item balance in these games isn't quite perfect, which is both good and bad. It's good for you being able to finish things without having to have collected everything. Like, the Erd Tree seeds or whatever. I have more than I can use because I already have all the flasks I can possibly have. So it's kind of annoying to keep collecting them and not be able to do more. But at the same time, it's nice that I didn't have to find every single one. Dude, plates. Oh, that's right, the plates. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think any of that took too long. It's like one more stream for me, so like 3 hours. The guy that duels is way stronger than the other Banished Knights. Be careful. Oh, no problem. No problem at all. That was for the whole arrows thing. What game are you gonna do after this? That is a really good question. I have yet to have to think about it because I have no clue when I'll be done with this. Probably be like midsummer. I'm getting closer to the end. Maybe a few more weeks, probably. I don't know. I've got so many options. There's a few things I'm waiting on. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but there's that like camp summer horror game. Kind of looks like a Jason knockoff or something. I don't know. Oh shit, he's got red eyes. Mario Soccer? Oh, that'd be interesting. I haven't played that since GameCube. I didn't play much. Well, Ryan, you were kidding, he was stronger. I didn't really let him land any hits, but he was stronger for sure. Cerulean Amber Medallion. Nice. Jal, thank you very much for the like. How you doing? Appreciate you. Cheers. That was just a sip. I got more cheers. Gotta get these vitamins. So just drinking some tea today. Cheers. I found beer and a cold does not mix well. A beer and cold medicine, though, also does not mix well. That's one good way to get trounced, really, real early on. Holy shit. Oh, god damn it. Made that look easy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep your distance, Moonveil the shit out of him. And then go up to hit him once up close so it looks like you did something. That's the key. And I've got more up top to explore. You know what? I should have just jumped to here. Instead of trying to run through. Not fucking around with that part again. Those things have to be, for like regular enemies, one of the top 3 banes of my existence. They're so ridiculous. Not getting shot at for a second. Oh. Not using those weapons, just straight swords. That'll make a difference. Moonveil and there's tons of other weapons are straight up bailouts. They're not gonna just straight up win you fights against the toughest enemies, but if you're struggling, they should make a difference. I hate this so much. First of all, they're creepy. What the hell is their blood? And the charging at you out of the darkness every single time just to gnaw on you. So you're not using like any kind of Ashes of War or specialty weapons or anything? Just regular swords? Because Ryan, if you're struggling at all, that could be part of what it is. Okay. The 2 knights is bullshit, but him swinging like 6-7 times there, even though I dodged most of them, also kind of bullshit. I'm wondering if when I come in I should just bow and arrow those guys. Perhaps. Cheers. I guess don't pull off your target lock too late. Using the Falchion Curve Sword, plus 16, a Crystal Sword, plus 6. Ooh. You know what, call. You call. I want to dance. Plus 16, that's... I haven't gotten that far with regular weapons. Still using regular oak. Smoking the stones. some point there is like special ones. Oh my god. Can't believe I let them use me. You have to use what are they called? Dragonstone, smithing stones or something like that. And I have not found one. So like my stuff is both +9 because that's as far as I can get with the somber smithing stones. These dragon ones, I don't know. The other one I know I can get for sure because I looked it up. Was this beast guy down here, Garank, the beast clergyman. He, if you kill him for good, he'll give you one. Because he will attack you at some point if you're doing his quest, giving you death roots. I know he's there. I'm gonna let him call his friends. These are easy pickings. He's pretty beefy. He is a rough go to fight against. He killed me multiple times when I was just trying to get my runes back. The first time I went back there and he started attacking, I didn't know what was going to happen. Courtyard battle. Mike, how's it going? Very much for the light. What up, buddy? Finally. You guys been trouncing me. Have fun. Oh, I always have fun. Except for on the boss you helped me out with, Mike, and the 2 gargoyles. The 2 gargoyles and Necron. Oh, my nose hurts so bad. There's just no skin left after having this cold. Cheers. Oh, you're also not using any great rooms because I have no idea where to go activate it to equip it. Well, it depends on the great room. Let me help you out with that real quick. So Godric the Graft is the first one you're going to get right here, right? So you need to go through the courtyard up front. Don't go through the very front, but if you come through the back here, make your way down, use your bow, whatever it takes to take care of everybody and get your way through. You'll eventually come to this area, and the Limgrave Tower Bridge. You know, this giant thing you've seen all this time. There's like 2 or 3 golems here. So you fight your way through, and there's a teleporter here. Takes you over to, you know, and a bunch of birds you can kill on here if you want, some items. Then you go to the top of the Divine Tower of Limgrave, and you activate his there. Radahan's, same thing, at this tower. So they're all towers. This one is for Liurnia, for this lady, but apparently her Great Rune is just automatic, and it's just the ability to use the larval tears to regenerate. Galen, thank you for the like. There's another one over here. Forget how you get there. Somewhere in the city. And one all the way over here. And it looks like another one right here. So don't remember all of whose is whose once you get later on in the game, but the first 3, Radahan, Godric, and that one's just kind of a wash. Sam, thank you for the like and the shares as well. Hell yeah, cheers. Once you've gone there and you've activated the rune, you just go to any grace, and it says equip great runes there, and it'll tell you what they do, and they're all massively helpful. Massive. Oh, the banner guy. Oh, that's bullshit. And he doesn't seem to take a lot of damage. Mike, when you said have fun, you failed to mention this. Spam roll, spam roll. Damn. That was a brutal little whip smack there at the end. Okay. I almost got him, but he's a lot tougher than I thought. That's the first time in a long time I've got against a boss with my Mimic Tear. And been beaten. Normally we just handle them so easily. I'm just going to make sure we have an easier pathway. Maybe no more nights along the way. Let's do this. I'm just trying to get in there. Okay. That bleed seemed like that came in handy right there. Veteran prosthesis. Oh, he was even an achievement. I don't even know what a lot of these things are that I have in my inventory, where I got them. Not a clue. I don't, I don't even remember what that thing looked like. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's like a... It kind of looks, you know, like a Captain Hook has kind of that little round shaped thing on the end before the hook. So it kind of looks like that in the top right. Like it's like a little hook hand thing. Weird. It is prosthetic leg. Interesting. And wreath with a power of lightning instead attached to the fist. Commander Niall, veteran of Castle Soul, offered this. I already said it wrong the first time. I'm just going to skip that. Prosthetic. In exchange for the lives of defeated knights held prisoner, he went on to lead those men as an army of no nation. Interesting. I have so many cool weapons that I just never get to use. So there's a lot more to this. Usually it's just like, hey, now there's treasure. Here you go. Behold, pickle. That can't be a compliment. First of all, it's pure metal, so it's like extra, what, 50 pounds maybe on your head? Can't see anything. And an arrow can still get right through it. Ooh, the Halcatry is secretly down. Interesting. So that's one half. We need to find the other half. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we go back to the Grand Lift and it takes us down here. Something along those lines. Okay. So now we're going to start here, go through the river, and just see what we can do. And then there's this lake here. I'm going to try to check out the lake. The main goal is to get this map. So I've already been through part of that unmapped area. I kind of just remember that there was the big lake. Because you have to cross like an invisible bridge to even get over there. And at that point I said, I just need to find a grace so I don't have to cross this invisible bridge again. Died! Had to cross the invisible bridge to get my runes back. And eventually did find grace. A ways away. We can take this guy out quick. Nice halberd. Don't know that I've gotten that before. Alright, now we're just seeing what's out here. Doesn't seem like there's much. Seems like this is the calm direction. Oh, another golden. Okay, and I did find a grace right here. See if guards on? No. I'll tell you, those guards, ankle guards, make these guys ferocious. For a hot second, I thought that was a cave. Well, if anyone needs any golden seeds, I guess mine are worthless. Okay, I feel like I'm making some kind of a mistake, so I'm gonna go down. Okay. Well, what is the point of this? Oh, that there is something up there. Okay. Alright, alright. I'll try a little harder. I don't think I'm gonna make that jump. Alright, if there's something up there, whatever. That is really hard to try to climb up to. I almost don't think there is. It looks like it's just a path down. Got us a sleeper. There. Oh. Biscuits. Well, we'll have to try that again. So it's like a somber stone or something in there. Don't know that we need it. Gonna get it. We're on a mission to collect basically every sitting item in this game. Not gonna take out any of these a bajillion times to get their armor sets, but if it's on the ground, I'm getting it. Looks like a few people have died for this. I hope I'm not one of them. Just a smithing stone. Oh, three of them. Three of them. Okay. Well, 3 level 7 smithing stones. Not bad, not bad. You always gotta check those. It took me a long time to figure out how to open those in the beginning. I don't think it was even the first one I found in Stormvale Castle that I opened up. It was something later. It was a complete accident. The jellyfish actually don't even seem like that bad of guys. Like, they're generally not going to attack you first. Tyler, thank you very much for the like. Cheers. How you doing today, buddy? Yeah, they're never going to attack you first. Dude. Just kind of chilling. Uh-oh. I can summon something. Don't like where that's going. The fog comes over the lake. I knew he was in danger. Yeah, this is good. So let's just preemptively summon here. Mimic Tear! Mimic Tear! Where are you? What the fuck is that? Boreas the freezing fog? It's gonna be a dragon. Oh, that's a lot of runes to leave out there. Don't like that. Borealis. I didn't think that there was gonna be that like fog that was going to come over the whole lake, but I've kind of figured something was going to swoop down on you or come out from under the ground, but really this game isn't huge on destroying the environment. Not a lot of destructibles. Where are my runes? Alright, now I got him. Stop. Well, now you've done fucked up because the jellyfish fluctuates. What the? Dragons do be more impressive. Sam, how's it going, man? I got scared. I want full cover. I'm out here taking out these scary dragons. Got him! That should be an achievement. If it's not. Just a dragon heart? Oh, new powers. Take that as well. Alright, I can use the screenshot I was trying to take. I can't, it's still too foggy. It was a good one where you could see the tree and everything. I mean, having that tree in the background is always a plus. How you doing, Sam? How's your Monday been? Looking along these cliffs. Back up to 24K again. That's nice. I think I'm just gonna go around the whole way. There might be stuff all over there. Wondering what's down here. Ice Guardians. Ruined crystal bud. Looks like we got a couple of them over here. That was a hell of a move. Alright. I feel like using the dragon heads, and they take so long to charge up, and they don't seem to stun lock or knock down anybody. They just seem like they don't work that well. I mean, the Scarlet Rot one's super useful at times. Frost one might be super good too. Just getting Frostbite off. Other than that, it seems like it gets you into a lot more trouble. I'm good. I would have thought fire would have been good on those guys too, since they're a little icy. I guess not. Oh, look at that. Playing me for a fool. It's number 2. Oh, shit. I do not want to dance with those guys at the moment. I kind of always forget that they can just shoot out all that way. It's a super, super powerful move they got. Oh, look at that. That's why you gotta always check the other side. Yeah, I doubt there's anything else. This is probably it, so let's check it out. I don't like all the ghost deer, because that's how I make my arrows. Good thing we've got like 24, 25 keys. Cheers. Tears needed. Good thing I got him. Every time. I feel like that was a bad jump too. I felt my whole shoulders go on that one. Whoa, that's a real person? Ah. It's like a cycle of Black Rain. All I know is these summoning things, they're not to be messed with. First one you find is a boss. And though he keeps summoning with super strong knights. I guess I'm just out. Hero's Rune, Rune Arc. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like I have so many paths to explore yet. Okay, here's the big hole I came through. Well, it's too bad I didn't read any of these hints. Okay, I think... I have to check one more time. I think that was the only ways through here. I don't think I missed any side paths. That way was the dead end? Okay. Yep. Yep, we're good. So now we're down to one path. Which is good, because I hate when these caves I have like 3-4 paths to go through. The worst was probably the Capital City sewers. That place is an absolute maze. I think I have it memorized by now. Just went through, just went through, just went through. Hello! Also, it's looking like you get like no XP. Oh. It's the exact same armor I started with, just white. I wonder if it's statistically any better. Maybe that should just be a feature in this game where you can just change the colors of your armor to make it more unique. Too easy. Is what I thought. That's why I said I need to finish this now. Ooh, that was close. Jeez. Hopefully he's the last one. I don't remember any other Godskin nobles. I remember the tall, skinny, and the short and fat. Even though he's not really short, he's still mammoth-sized. Alright. I thought maybe I was taking it easy on the first one a little bit. Because I was like, oh, this shouldn't be a problem. It's only one guy. We'll get through it, no problem. And then there was the second one. My Mimic was a little spent at that point, so maybe I just stopped playing around. So you do get some rooms. 380. Probably get a little bit more for beating all these things, but I do that. I wondered last time when I was doing this fight why he wasn't leaving. Where's my list? Oh crap, that's not see that. That was insane. Alright. Should be over now, right? Disappear, my friend. Disappear. Music end. Oh. So if we did not kill that snail right there. Godskin swaddling cloth. That would have been real bad. Okay. Successful attacks restore HP. Just getting more than one attack in a row. Shit, let's put that on. I just need to remember I can take fall damage now. Well, that's a pretty good item. Remember that. Probably not a lot of HP, but if you're able to do that over and over and over and over again, you can just slowly rebuild. Alright, so I'm going to grab the map first now, and then we'll see what I have to do. So I'll backtrack a little bit. We've got the Evergaol to do. A few other things. So it looks like it's just across that bridge. I think up to the Evergaol I explored pretty well. At least I hope. I really don't like them. But if you don't like them and you want to avoid fighting them, you can get the Beast Torch. Where is it? Beast Repellent Torch. And they will back off if you hold it up. Wow, that made me look bad. You're supposed to back up. What? Does it not work against these ones? It works in here, I swear. Well, that was weird. Don't like that. Okay, let's get this map and this bread. Oh man, this was right here. So when I was looking for that grace, I had to go all the way down to the church because I couldn't find this. Like this map isn't going to be as hunky-dory as I thought. See it, Catman. It's right over there. Oh. Don't like crossing this. Ooh, a weeble wobbly. So I'm pretty sure I've explored all of this. This is the place where you gotta come from over here. There's an invisible bridge. So go back here, we'll do this fort in the Evergaol. That looks fun. Oh, okay, I remember that. So it looks like this kind of, you can come back here. I think we just swing down to the lift. And I've been here before. That place is wild, alright? Terrifying. There's more dragons than you could possibly count. Alright, we're gonna do the Evergaol first. Cheers. There's a stake here. Lord Contenders. Let's see if he can contend with these. Anyways, round table. Interesting. Is he beating the fire giant boss then? Nope. No sir. How are you doing with this? City. I fear I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what Crumbling City. I don't even know what it is. I wonder if that's any good. Probably is. I don't remember him being at the round table, though. Maybe he was. Yeah, I'm not in any kind of crumbling city. Where I've been before? Just been through this stuff. Up this path, through Castle Sol, Frozen Lake, Heretical Rise. That's all. That's some easy stuff. Actually, now I think about it, I think there was something I remember. Ah, here. Converted Fringe Tower that I couldn't enter before. I might just get these giant bell ringers quick. I've never gotten, or I left a few for maybe better rewards later on, but I think I can just get them now. I have been there before. Actually, now that you say that, I didn't know that's what it was called, but there is a trap somewhere that takes you straight there. I don't remember where it was. And when I arrived through the trap, I was very startled. But I think where I was kind of a dead end, unless there was a secret I was missing, because I couldn't really progress through it. It was maybe just to get a quick treasure and give you a sneak peek. I don't remember where it was. It was pretty early on. May have been in Caelid or something. Oh shit. There's a whole army there. I guess I have to take those guys out. Let me look it up, be back. Alright. I'm curious which one it was. It's a long time ago. There's no grace that was there. So it wasn't like an easy get back to some of the tracks. One of the 4 belfries. Oh. okay. Check it out. Okay, so destroying the Ghost Army has not been the case so far. This is the only thing that stood out. Alright, so the only two ways I've done these before is chopping at skulls on the feet, chopping out of either option seems to be. West side of Academy Lake map. Looking for something specific? This one is a puzzle. Okay. Damn. That actually seemed promising for a second. Southwest, look at your grace points. I want to see if you miss something without spoiling. Southwest. Like here? Unless there's a cave I missed. Let's see this link. Did you see something? Did you go under the plateau? Yes, I did. To what's it called? Old Albus in the village of Albinarx. Been there. There's gotta be another one of these around. Let's jump down these things. Go fast. I might have. That's a good question. Hello. Let me check into it. I'm pretty positive I did, and I think it was really confusing. That kind of happened. Sounds like we're tumbling down. Yes, I do. And I know how to use them. Okay. Put a deep up here. Lich Dragon, that's what that knight was looking like. I think I'm gonna do Mr. Blasphemous here. We'll take on that last bell guy I know of. Dupe another one, and then I'm gonna have to look it up, unless maybe Douglas. Gotta take a phone call. Oh, you're gone. Never mind. I was gonna say, do you know how to do this, but you're not here. Those darn phones with their phone calls. Always coming in. You know, I usually get one per stream. Sometimes two. And they always say spam right on them. Ooh, okay, perfect. I have a question for you, Douglas. Maybe it was part of a quest would have to go all the way down there, but this converted fringe tower. Do you remember how you're supposed to get into there? Already do the one at the Hermit. Or the capital Golden City. What? Hermit. Oh, the ball bearing? The Hermit Shack outside of the city? Is that what you're saying? Ball bearing hunter? So I have done that guy, and he wasn't as bad as the Caelid one. The Caelid one was a nightmare. Thank you for the like. How you doing? Appreciate you. Just gonna open the door. That looks like it's right here. Yeah, I did 4 ball-bearing hunters in a row. Was that last week? Kevin, by the way, cheers. Thank you. I did Limgrave, Lernia. Oh, you can only do a few, depending on which one you got. So it's the closest way to get to this one. I think it's almost at this church. And I don't know if there's beyond those 4. I just watched a video of those 4. The Limgrave, Lernia, Altus Plateau, and Caelid, ball-bearing hunters. But I think you were saying, or somebody was saying anyway, that there was quite a lot of them. Like 8 ball-bearing hunters or something. Now that it's been probably a week or so since I last fought one, I'm sure I don't remember the moves anymore, and I would get my butt kicked again, but who knows. Ah, there it is. I'm thinking you probably have to do that Frenzied Flame ending or whatever to even get in this place, but I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. There's only the 4 ball-bearing hunters? Oh, okay. I don't know because I haven't looked it up. That's just what I saw in the video, and that's what I have hunted down and killed. And the one at the shack, I think I did first try, although it was close, but I got him first try. Limgrave got first try and pretty easily. Lurnia, the guy, got me like 3 or 4 times, and Kaled, he got me a sickening amount. Oh, that's right. I think I needed. Where did I need like a converted French tower? Some kind of a emote or something? Oh my god. The wiki never works. But IGNOS works. IGNOS tells you to take down your ad blocker. We're not doing that. May erudition? I don't know how to say that word. Light the way. This message hints at the solution of the puzzle. Required to access the top of the tower to remove the magic barrier, you'll need to perform the erudition gesture while wearing any glintstone crown headpiece. To obtain the gesture from Fops at the Church of Erith as a reward for giving them the second Academy glintstone key. Fops, Church of Erith. Do I already have that? No. Oh man, this is a whole thing. Be careful after the fire giant boss. A lot of quests can no longer be completed. Gotta run see ya. Oh. Well, that's good to know. Alright, where's the stop sky? Oh, there's nothing on it. Well, IGN, that was not very useful. What about HyperX Gaming? Church of Youth. Alright, let's find it. I feel like you should just be able to type in what you're looking for, because there's just so many races. Why is there star next to this? Did I somehow mark it? Okay. This quest is turning into what? They're not even alphabetical. Oh. Okay, I don't even know where this church is, or if I even have it. Alright, that's on the list of things to figure out later. Not gonna mess with it right now. Alright, let's take out this little fort. Cheers, everybody. Mostly because it's very hot. person pray till they die? What happened? Clean the whole outside first, quickly, before we move in. Unless this turns out to be zero. Maybe we'll just do it. Guardian scares. Okay. Nah, we'll still do this. I didn't realize that I had to put 18,000 runes. That's a lot. Cheers. And maybe I have 2 level ups there. Alright, no playing games on the way to getting that back. Everyone's just gonna get hammered. Ryan, were you doing that ball bearing hunter and he started to mess you up or something, or what happened? Since you were asking. I know he was there, and then he appeared and cleaned my clock. It's not super easy to get those guys to appear either. So impressive work. Doing that, because it's like, oh, unless you show up at night and then rest at the base, I guess. Like if you're hunting for him, you gotta go there, change the time of day. Did he just roll off? Rest again. It's a whole thing. Oh, I guess he didn't? I swear he just rolled off. Gauntlets and more gauntlets. Yeah, I think the only reason I didn't have as much trouble with that one is because he was the fourth one I fought. Third one I defeated, fourth one I fought. So by the time I got to him, I knew their moves pretty well. And at that point, the ball bearing launchers weren't so bad. Nice, got the hood. Sorry. Big sneezes. Being sick is super fun. If you've never done it, you should try it. Didn't expect rat. Ladder. Oh, there's a ladder ahead. Alright, overkill. But, oh, maybe not. What was I supposed to do to get over there? I'll do it. Rum. Delicious. Frozen lump. Rum. Beware your left dog. These bosses are just previews of what you're gonna get. Wow, that dude is champ. High damage resistance. One-eyed shield. Cheers. Giant's Prayer Book. Ooh. Now my Mimic Tear is still being here. So a little interesting. It's like, oh, would they go away after a boss or something scary? He's still here. Alright, let's see if the parkour pays off. And it has! Gravel stone. You know, I feel like, sometimes when you get to these really hard to find places, the payoff's either really good or completely lackluster. Didn't see the rat. Well, this wasn't too bad of an area. Got through it pretty easy. Especially after the mimic came in to help me out. I think I could have taken on everything just fine myself, but the one big fire lady is a nightmare. Yeah, let's remove that. I have more screenshots than I know what to do with today. In the best way possible. A lot of frozen giants. So the giants we are running into are just small. And these guys are supposed to be trolls. I was calling a giant too. And the regular ones are trolls. I don't know how it works. But yeah, Ryan, going back to that ball bearing guy, if you fight them enough, especially the easy ones first, they're not bad because you just learn them easily. Like at the point you're at, the easiest ones are going to be such a cakewalk, you might not learn their moves because you can just push through them. But those harder ones, you really learn their moves. They're against the giants, champions, battle, trolls, betray, fire, vanquish, the era of the Earth Tree begins. So there is trolls and giants. Which one's which? I don't know. That feels really dumb now. That was a lot of runes to lose. I need to remember to use those. Okay. Safely get back there and snag those. I think I can do it. What? But I've been to that grace over there. Ooh, this just got 2 steps harder. Not bigly, but it's a little harder. Okay, I definitely hit this grace before I thought. I was super impressed that the double stop worked so well. 2 hit me with a horse. Yes. God. Please no, not like this. Thank you very much for the like. Appreciate you. How you doing? And everything's right in the world again. I feel like I should go back, but if I press on, there might be a grace. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I just hate those things so much. Is this another underground area? Kind of seems like it. Sylvester, I owe you a cheers. Or maybe it's just cheers. Oh my god, it's a hero grave. One of the worst imaginable things I could have just ran into. Well, it feels really good to burn that 2 levels now and not be carrying around the weight of losing that. So I'm gonna go up there, check out all that area that I just kind of skipped through. And then we'll come back in here. Where's this hole? Chunk? Wait. Oh, okay. I kind of realized. I realized what. At first, I for sure did not. Look at that. There's the gate right down there. Okay, now that I have the Halgatry secret medallions, could unlock the way to the snow fields. Snow fields? Is that what they are? I want to do that before I take on the fire giant, which I assume is this giant fiery arena. Look at that. Not the result I was hoping for. Really hoping that thing was just gonna fall down. These big hands, kind of the worst. Here we go, one hidden item. Somber smithing stone, not bad, not bad. I knew there had to be more around here. That's probably it, though. This is giant hands of guarding something. Oh. Not bad if I can just not get hit and keep hitting. But that seems to not really be the case very often. Paying attention to me playing you ran off a cliff? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll drink to that. Cheers. I remember super early on when 5,000 runes meant a lot to me. And I had lost my 5,000 runes. I was looking at the map while moving. Or no, I was looking at my inventory while moving. Wasn't paying attention, ran off the edge and lost the runes and everything. I was a little upset. Sad news is, if you just dropped an item, it's in the rocks. Alright, so that means this area is going to clear out. Let's do the hero cave. I just felt sick just saying it. Flame protect me. I do have one of those spells on. Oops. I have cleanse me. Fire damage negation. That could be huge. Maybe we'll just equip it. Well, we're already here. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I can't even use it. Yeah, that's okay. Who needs it? Who needs it? Ryan, the big thing is, did you lose runes like I did that one time? Or when you dropped off the edge? Or were you good on that part? just realized I'm running low on these arrows. These arrows are amazing. Ooh, Halga bones. Those are probably good too. 10 physical, 9 holy. That's about how everything is, huh? Oh, I can't make these golden ones? I'm just sitting here wasting mine? It must be a nut. Golden arrows are too good. Slight disrespect to the fire monk there as I just ran over his corpse. Okay, so I'm gonna go out that window where there's the secret long way because otherwise I've got to fight through that thing. Hate these. Pretty well, but they suck. I've been absolutely dominated by those things. What's really down here? I knew it. I thought that was kind of neat. Sitting there pounding his chest, waiting for you to come around. Just see how this one works. So I don't know that plugging that hole is necessary for now. Keep that in mind. swordstone key? Maybe they are necessary because it seems like they're starting to ask for a few extra here and there. Alright, so that guy was getting trounced by something. Oh. Uh-oh. I could just land on it. It's probably easier. And this seems like this. Kinda saw that one coming a little bit. Cranial vessel candlestick. Cranial vessel, so it's like some kind of helmet. Is that what I think it is? If that's one of those damn chariot things, I'm gonna be real upset. I was really hoping it wouldn't be one of those places. Oh, thank God it's not. Okay. Oh, there's no lights here. Looks like there could be. No lights, there's no way to fight back. Those things. Alright, so we're not jumping on that yet. What else if there's even a way back up? Alright, well, there's a ladder here. Nope. Not doing it. I don't even see any light. There's no light. We're not taking on those cat statues. No way, no how. So it looks like it's just this big chicken. Try a Scarlet Rise. think that's the first one of those I beat one-on-one. Giant sea. Oh, it's a weapon. Okay. Casting weapon of some sort. Great Grave Glovewort. We'll use that for. I didn't even see what kind of item it was. I assume that fire protect me thing, where you don't take a lot of fire damage, would be key to those ladies. Okay. Got 100,000 in the bank. We don't want to lose. Just do so much damage. I think I'm underestimating and underusing my heavy attacks to drop them. Maybe I'm gonna have to do more of that against this guy. Because I do not have a lot of healing. Okay, that was way easier. Using the heavy versus using the Moon Veil. Not gonna lie. Watchdog's great sword. Well, this has been a trip. And this is only the extra swordstone parts. I still have the main rest of the hero's grave to go through. These hero grave sites are kind of the worst in the best way. Visions of Snake. What? There's an item up there. And maybe there's something up there that will help us turn the light on. Because without that, we can't take on the giant. And this is clearly the size of the circles that we need to take him out of shadow form. Maybe I gotta run past him. Immediately feeling advanced right now. So now I'm thinking like maybe I missed something. I don't now's the time to look. I know I want to rush back to the Griggs, but if I do that, before I find this, I'll have to beat all these things again, and that is not happening. So you just somehow make this guy go. Perhaps. I really would have thought there'd be something right here. Or just right up that ladder, but I don't see anything that helps us. No lever or anything that would bring the light up so we could take on the giant. There's gotta be something. What am I not seeing? It's clearly an item up there. I don't know, maybe because the gates behind him seem like the edge, or the boss battle way. So maybe going ahead this way. Oh wait. Okay. For some reason I thought I was up those stairs. I'm not. Maybe there's a drop down I'm missing over here. This makes it dizzy. Don't drop down for seeable. Maybe there's something to do with this. Hello, Charlie Brown. Flashes of tears. Ah. Damn, cheers. Visions of tears. Trying to quote the messages on the grounds. Ooh, you know what? If I even get past him, unless the lever's right next to him, I can't get in that door. Okay, before I do this, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Give me 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Back. Good to go. Caleb, thank you for the 100 stars. And acknowledging my sickness. Cheers. I was like, wait, did I just... Oh, because I was just sneezing just now. I went and blew my nose when I was... I think that's what she's referencing. Thanks, Caleb. Nope. Anytime. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna open a window quick. It might be a little louder. It doesn't seem to be affecting the lighting at all, which is good. But God, I am a hot boy in here. I know that sounds weird. That's one weird way to say it, but I am not doing good on this heat. Oh, I must have already found some of these great glove words. So it's kind of no easy task already as is, just to get here. That glove work down there, the greater one, if I can just keep farming that over and over and over again and just get all my ashes to level 10. What a pain in the ass it would be to do that, but probably possible. Those greater ones I would assume you cannot. Alright, well, everything else has been a pain in the ass. What makes us think the boss will be any easier? Biscuits. That's one heck of an opening move. Some more armor set. Weapon. I'll take that. This is one heck of a grave, but we got it. Honestly, these hero graves, I was getting used to them not being real enemies. I can't remember them all, but I remember the first one was one of those putrid or whatever tree dragon things. Okay. So we need to do this little edge here, this edge, then move up into here. We can conquer this whole area, and then now that we know, thanks to Douglas, that if we do the fire giant before completing a lot of quests that are not completable, so I might look up tonight or tomorrow if I remember all the quests that I haven't completed. Just do a lot of this stuff tomorrow. No, please do. I'm asking you. Nothing's more frustrating than hearing all those hits over and over and over and getting knocked off your horse when you can't move. I don't know if anyone else gets really frustrated by that, but it gets under my skin. Really irritating. Yeah, rump. Oh, this game's making me silly. So there's the crows, the Rexes, Dog Rex, giant hands. The worst worst of the worst really are here. So it seems like these giant hands, I don't know if I've killed some of these 1 or 2 times or not, but they seem like they're damn near guaranteed level 7 Somber Stone, which is super good. Of course there'd be 2 at the same time. Why wouldn't there be? Jesus, what the hell is that? A lot of banging going on around here. What? Me? No? Is that you? Yeah. Oh, I guess that wasn't us. Susan, thanks for the like. Cheers. See him do this little dodge one. Look what I do. not bad. Not bad for troll. Didn't even have to pay the troll toll. Oh god. It's like, please don't be stuck here. I don't want to redo all that stuff. Oh, an evasion? Finger. Holy crap, he does too much damage. Didn't trust that he wasn't gonna just land a second free hit on me and kill me. The Rivers of Blood. Worse in every way. But I think is what I'm gonna wear it. Alright. Oh man. This would make a lot more arc. But everyone talks about how it's the best. So we're gonna work on it. It's amazing from what you've heard. I have heard so much about it, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's the best! It's the best." Everyone knows I'm doing a Rivers of Blood build, which I don't know what that means as far as a build. To me, it's like, oh, you've just taken that weapon and upgraded it. That could be wrong. So I have to work on... Whoa. That's kind of bullshit. Getting good and using that. That's interesting. I kind of figured it was like an end game thing, but I thought it might be from like a boss or something stronger. Not that that guy wasn't pretty strong. I mean, he was fucking me up on hits. The reason I say that one was bullshit, because I landed on stuff. And looked good. I looked safe a few times. This ancient dragon smithing stone. Ooh wee. Well, now I can get that Rivers of Blood again. What is hitting? Also, that was lucky. Come on down. Apparently one of them jumped right off the edge and died for me. But these two won't. Or I don't know what fell off and chased me down. Something. Hey guys. You got nothing to lose, may as well come on down. So the beak, not as much as just a little. Oh. Well, some of them are doing 300. Good night. So we got here. 2 little bridges across. Those are the trolls. An ancient battle for supremacy. And you gotta pay the crow toll. Doesn't sound as good as the troll toll, but let's see who wins the battles. Looks like the trolls. What? I don't like that. Oh, God. That thing was horrifying. I have never, in all my dreams, imagined they would have created something that size. Okay, so here to here. Here's the cutoff point, but I have not checked out. That rock almost looks landable, which is terrifying. Because it's just kind of daring me to go down it. Where's it gone, precious? Oh. Nice. Check out this little last section, and then we'll go work on getting that Rivers of Blood to work. I think that's all, folks. So, where's the man right here? War Counselor E.G. Cheers. Now, I don't know if my arc was already higher or the faith was. I think the faith was higher. Not far from 20, but not close.
Greetings.
Funds.
Something else?
Ooh, I don't have the Somber Stone Ride to get that up. Oh, shenanigans. Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone? I thought I had. You know what I just got? It's just an Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. It's not. Oh, for regular weapons to get to plus 25. That's a shame. Okay. So I can think of two things I've got to do. I've got to do whatever it is to get into here. And there's the magic portal in here. I can't remember the name of the guy. I got to do something for that. And these snowfields. Let's just see if we can unlock those quick. If not, I'll have to figure out what to do. Those are the two things. For secrets, I gotta figure out. Or quests, I should say. Hoist secret medallion. Still going up? I thought it'd be going down. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, wee. This beast repellent torch that doesn't seem to work. I gotta look that up. I don't know what that means either. Trying to write it down and not die. Bastard. Oh. Just you. I think he's pushing. So it was whatever his item was. Probably just eggs. Hopefully. Water below, so that might be an actual part of this. It's almost certainly a secret message. Don't know what that means. Say I literally just want to find a grace. Alright, now since I found this, I'll come right back here. I'm gonna try that supposed secret path to fall off that bridge. I already know they put in hidden bridges in here before. Oh, I thought for real for a good hard second that it was a lie. There's a lot to this. I don't know where the stake was. But trying to go off that bridge was a mistake. You did. I don't think I've died a lot though, so I'm impressed. streams in a long time. I'm glad it was like, I don't know, I came into it like 16, right? Barely shit. It's probably all from that Heroes rune too. So I can't see the full snowfields, but they don't look that big. It looks like here's the outline. Doesn't look like a huge area. You do it again. I died, but in a different way. Nice, so there's little lights that help you go through. Okay. Well, we're going to call it a night here, and then we'll come back and we'll do that secret passageway and all that tomorrow. Check out the rest of up here, check out this, and then don't take on what must be the fire giant. We'll do this cloud area. And I'll try to see what other quests I haven't done that I can go back and do. Probably run through the wikis on them or something. And see what else there is before I go on. Because it sounds like from what Douglas said earlier, once we go into here, it's going to cancel out a lot of quests. So just try to maximize and do everything we can. We'll do that. Maybe I will beat this game soon. I know of like 3 areas left. There's this. I think we go back to the capital and the snowfields, and then obviously finishing this. So like 3.25 areas left. Probably next week, I assume. So yeah, it's been fantastic stream. We've gone up quite a few levels, 152 now, which I think Ryan was saying that means you're OP once you get to there. We got the Rivers of Blood finally. Got a bunch of good stuff. So tomorrow ought to be a great stream. Hopefully I won't be sick then, and it'll be a lot better. Question of the night was, what does the human stomach use to digest food? Is it nitric acid, sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, or oxalic acid? If you know the answer, feel free to put it in the chat here, or if you're on YouTube, feel free to put it in there. We'll come back to the answer after some shoutouts. So let's see here. Thank you, William Dodge, for the like and share. Ryan for the like. William Harris for the like. Uncanny for the like. Justin for the like and the share. Michael Payne, thank you for the like. Jow, thank you for the like. Mike for the like. Kayla for the like and the 100 stars. Appreciate you. Thank you, Sam, for the like and share. Tyler for the like. Kevin for the like. And Sylvester for the like. Susan as well, thank you for the like. Got a lot of likes tonight. Appreciate everybody. So the answer tonight, I didn't get it right away. I thought in my head right away that it was the answer, but it's not what I went with. I didn't trust my gut. So I went nitric acid, which is like battery acid or something, isn't it? Sulfuric acid, I don't remember what that's associated with. And I've never heard of oxalic acid. But the answer is hydrochloric acid, which is super strong, which is why, we did that question a few streams ago, why your stomach regenerates its lining every like 3 days or something like that. So yeah, that's the answer. Appreciate everybody for popping in here. Thanking you guys all for those likes and everything. Again, if you're watching after the stream, or you're even in here right now and you've not followed, please do. It's super big, helps out a lot. We're moving along to our goal here pretty good. I don't know what the stream said, but it's not always accurate. Oh, it used to show me during the stream how many follows we're at, but I have not seen it. Right now. Oh, here we go. We're at 286 out of the 500 we're trying to reach. So we're doing pretty good. Doing real good. And our stars goal, we're almost halfway there. And when we reach that, we'll be doing some VR stuff maybe someday. Allie, hey, how are you doing? Good to see you pop back in. just here at the end of the stream, unfortunately. But hey, we'll be back on tomorrow, 6 to 9 Central Standard Time, and we'll be doing some more stuff. So yeah, that ought to wrap it up. We'll be doing the rest of the invisible hidden path to the Halga tree tomorrow, and going on to the snowfields. So until then, stay fresh, cheese bags. We'll see you later. Ryan, whoop whoop. I'll catch you guys later.